there folks, good morning. I'm Angel Arrow and I'm going to be your host this morning, and we're going to play Tank Mechanic Simulator 2. I'm streaming on Twitch and I'm streaming on the official Steam page of the game. So good morning. Hey Wordy, good morning buddy. Lord Secrets Pie, hello. Long time no see buddy. Here we are again. Fabian, hello as well, and everybody else. Good morning, everybody on Twitch and on Steam. So I'm streaming on the official Steam store page of the game as well, and I thought at the moment and until the 4th of April, you can get the game for minus 60%, which is about €6.50 if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, let's continue our new journey. Those who were there last time know that I restarted the game, a new profile. I started from scratch just to show people how things go when you just start to play the game, what to focus on regarding the reputation points you get, what to upgrade first, all tips and tricks to maximize the money income and the reputation output, at least according to my knowledge and my preference. So I hope you're all doing well. It's Thursday the 31st of March. We are already the end of March again. Oh my goodness, time is flying. It's unbelievable. Yesterday my wife and I went to a play of our youngest daughter at school, and they did some shadow dancing that's behind a white curtain with lights on, and the only thing you see is the shadows. It was so beautiful. But then we realized that only 3 more months and the school year is already done again. Oh my goodness, time is flying. I'm getting old. A daughter of 13, a daughter of 15, and I'm getting old. I have 3 women in my house. Damn. Crazy quick indeed. Alrighty folks, so last time we ended up with this Panzerkampfwagen 4 aus G that I don't know if we have to restore it or if we have to, if it's a client's tank. So let's have a little look. There is nothing in the organizer. So my bet is that it is not a client's tank. It's a tank of my own that I found in the yard or something. Alright, let's see. Need urgent help with the Panzerkampfwagen 2 aus C. Let me know quickly. This is really urgent. Okay, first we need to get money in. So we are going to do an order for a client. Accept the order. So normally the tank is now going to switch up. The client's tank should be in here. My tank should be outside. Let's have a look. First of all, Panzerkampfwagen 2 aus C. Tank repairs completion 9%. Oh, this tank is totally done for. Oh my god. Tank assembly completion 70%, so that's good. The required assembly is 70%, so we don't need to add more parts to it. The required repairs though, we need to bring it from 9% to 34%. That is probably going to be derusting, desanding, or sandblastering, putting primer on, painting it, and then we are approximately going to reach that 34%. I hope. I have 4 women in my home. Oh my god, Wordy. It's even worse, mate. Wait until they are all how do they call it in English? Is it puber? No? Pubering? Puber time? Wait for that, mate. I can tell you already, I can put it on a paper for you. If you think that you are having troubles now with your kids, wait for them to get around 13, 14, 15, 16. I promise you, you're going to run out of the house. You're going to divorce your wife, leave your kids behind, and run as far as you... No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Don't do that. Don't do that. Otherwise, it's going to be my fault. Don't do that. Okay. The client's tank is outside, apparently. Let's see. The client's tank is outside, so we're going to the... I would like to go to the... What the hell? How do we do that again? Oh, shit. I want to go to the... move tank manager. Okay, thank you. Tank manager. Out here, Panzerkampfwagen 2 C. That is the one that we need to repair now. So we are going to bring it. Panzerkampfwagen C. You select it. You go to the tank manager. You can select a tank and you click on move tank. And then you click on the place you want it to be. I only have one workshop spot, so we click on this one and they are going to get replaced. Look, now I have the Panzerkampfwagen 2 C here. And the one that was standing here, the House G, is now outside. That is how you can easily change tanks. You don't have to go outside, stand next to the tank, and move it from there, from the yard to the inside. You can just go to the tank manager and do it all from there. That is so damn easy. It's called puberty. Puberty? Yeah, in Dutch, it's called puberen. Puber. They are all puberties. Oh, I give up. You know what I mean, obviously. Alrighty, so since this is a new account, since this is a new profile, I mean, we don't have that tool belt yet, do we? No, we don't have it yet. We need to available reputation 56, and I need 75 to unlock that tool belt. The moment we have that tool belt, I will be able to have all these materials at my tool belt. You know, all this stuff at one belt. That is just wonderful. But okay, now we need to walk to this bench. We need to take every single tool, and we can start derusting this. I call it time to leave. Puberty time is time to leave. Time to divorce the wife, leave the kids, and run, Forrest! Run! Oh my goodness. I hope she's not hearing that. Otherwise, in a couple of years, when you're going to divorce her, I'm going to be the one to blame. What the hell? What did I do? Too fat to run. I'll just roll. I'll roll away then. Depends. I love these kids. These kind of games. Oh, wait a minute. Am I missing something? So, Tank Mechanic Simulator. If you have any questions here on Twitch or on Steam, don't hesitate to ask. I will try to answer as much as possible. I do know quite a lot about the game, so I hope I can help you out. We have some damage here, so we will need a welder. There are some holes in this tank. Somebody shot this tank to smithereens. Yes. First, we are going to derust as much as possible. If it only went this quick in real life, right? Wow. The guys in the Tank Museum of Bovington, for instance, they would be very happy if it was all done this quick. She not home. She's taking the eldest to school. Okay. You're safe for a bit. You're safe for a bit. It is now that we have to plan everything. I would say you can come here, but oh yeah, maybe, yeah, you can come here. By that time, mine are out of puberty, or I just kicked them out of the house. That's also possible. Alrighty, there you will see that there are some parts that are not like this. The wrench, the big ass wrench, I can't derust that thing. That's only replaceable, and even that is a lie, because it's only replaceable, meaning I have to take it off and I need to buy a new part to put on the tank. Or, and now it comes, or you take it off and you outsource it with all the other parts. You can outsource parts to, so that's actually an external company that is going to take care of your parts. They are going to derust it, sandblaster it, primer it, paint it, whatever you ask them to do. And if you put those replaceable only parts with them, you give them to the company, they are going to restore them. So it's going to cost you less than buying a new part. That is trick one of, or tip one of the day. Remember that? Okay, first we are going to use the welder. The welder. There are some holes in this tank. When you see the black like this, then you know that there is a hole. Here is the hole. This tank got shot multiple times because there is a hole here. When you use the welder, the hole is gone and the black is gone. Pretty cool, huh? And if I'm not mistaken, we have a hole here as well. I'm going to crawl up onto the tank to show you properly. So the hole is here. So this one is shot like, oh no, it isn't. There is a hole here as well. Wait a minute. Are these aligned? Yeah, they are aligned. So there is a shot that went in here and went all the way through to there. Wow. Or that must be pretty goddamn good shots. Now, most probably those are two different shots, and they are shot by a tank that has a howitzer gun. And with howitzer, I mean those guns shoot in a bow. So the shell goes up, reaches a peak, and then goes down again. Because you can see here that hole it's definitely shot from above, and it came in under an angle downwards. Those are two different shots. So, or they are shot by a howitzer gun, or they are shot by artillery. So, is this all? No holes anymore? Let's check. We don't have holes anymore. Let's go underneath it. When you press the L button, you have like a torch. Torch, flashlight, as you wish. There we go. No holes anymore. Don't think the witch would be happy me moving in with my gaming setup. No. No. We don't have to try that. So we are going to take these rusted parts still. of the tank. Those are the replaceable only. You can see it on the right side of the screen. When you aim at something, you get the information on the right side of the screen. You can always see how much that part is repaired or what the status is of that part. Like this canister is only 19% okay. Oh no, it's the tank. It's the tank. Wait a minute. Yeah, no, that is about the tank. But you can see at the bottom canister, replaceable only, with a little sign that you can't derust it or grind it or whatever. So you have to take it off the tank. And we are going to... Oh, I forgot something to... Here, this fuel cap. I still need to derust that one. And there are some tools on the tank, like the shovel. We're going to take out its shovel. And the wrench. The wrench is also a part that we need to take off. There we go. And inside the tank, there are also going to be some parts that are only replaceable. First, I'm going to derust this. There's quite some stuff inside the tank that is only that is also only replaceable. So let's see, let's go into the tank. So you do that by clicking the R button. So you aim at the tank wherever, you can aim wherever you want. You click at the R button, then you click this icon, interior options. And then you go get inside, you click this icon, and then you can choose where you want to sit in the tank. The driver's part, the commander's part, or the loader's part. So there is only, here it is the commander that is shooting. There is a loader. There's only a loader in this tank, a commander and a driver, 3 people. So the commander is also the gunner, I think, here. And yeah, the driver is the driver, of course. Or the loader is also the shooter. The loader could also be the gunner. That is more probable than the commander being the gunner. So we're going inside the driver's side and we're going to see what else we can derust here. This replaceable only. That we can take the rust off. There we go. Hop, hop, hop. Oh yeah, wouldn't think it's spring over here with the snow again. Are you guys getting snow already? Alright. Yesterday we got the news here in Belgium that it is a lot colder today outside. And we got the news indeed that there is the possibility to get snow. I mean, it's the 31st of March. We are spring for 10 days already. Are we going to get... Oh my god, are we going to get snow? I don't believe that we're going to see snow, but now that you are saying that you are seeing snow over there already, then it's probably going to come over here. Okay, there is nothing more that I can derust from here. So we are going to switch places to the loader side. This is next to the driver. No, the driver is over there. The loader, of course. Arrow, where? Oh my god, it's still early in the morning. The loader is in the turret as well. No, it's not. The driver is over there. I'm behind the turret. This is the commander seat. That is where the turret is. And I'm actually behind. And I'm looking. Okay. This is replaceable only. Nothing more here. Then we go to the the commander side. Let's see. Normally we can derust some more. But it's quite possible that we can only derust this when we put the turret on the turret stand. Snow for the next 4 days? What? What? Snow for the next 4 days? Ah, leave it there already, please. Ah, if there's one thing I hate about, it's snow. I hate snow. I freaking hate snow. Definitely here in Belgium. I mean, okay, we are going to put the turret on the turret stand. Again, the same thing. Wherever on the tank, press R. And then you click this here, module menu. And then we go to the turret. And since we only have one turret stand right now in the garage, it's going to automatically put the turret on the right stand. Later in the game, we are going to have a pit over there as well. This garage is going to be twice as big. And then we are going to have 2 pits, 2 turret stands, and 2 engine stands. And then you will have to choose where you want to put things. So we are going to take the engine out as well, which is right now there on the engine stand. And now we can go to the turret and see what we can. Okay, the periscopes are replaceable only. Cool. So we need to take these off. Drop the gun. Yay, drop the gun. Drop the gun. We're going back inside commander's position. And we're going to dismantle all this replaceable only stuff. All the periscopes. All the periscopes. A lot of periscopes. All the way around the turret, of course, so that the commander can easily look outside in a 360 view around the tank. Alright, we took everything out. And I think here we have everything as well. There are still parts here that we need to derust. We've put the gun here. Let's say that not all your tools are here on the bench and you don't know anymore where you dropped your gun or whatever, where you dropped your tools. You can always press R and then reset tools. And then everything is going to be here again. Hoppa. You can always do that. I'm going to derust everything. That belt is only replaceable, of course. So we are going to take that belt apart. Then I'm just going to have a look in the engine bay. We now have the engine bay here, and I think that there are still parts in there. We can open this. This is replaceable only. The wires as well. So we're going to take the battery out. Press escape. These are belts, replaceable only. Let's take the belt out. Let's see what we can derust here. Pipes. Oil cooling line. Wow. Okay. And then we're going to open this part. Oh. Can we not open it? I thought this was also... that's what I thought. The radiator, can we... Well, I think we got everything de-rusted. When you press E, the E button, you get colors. Like now it's bright red. Bright red means it is de-rusted. If it was not de-rusted yet, it would be dark red. But I don't think I will have parts that are still dark red to show you the difference right now. I don't think so. It's all bright red, so we de-rusted everything. But the colors are giving you a damn good indication of what still needs to be done. As you can see, it's all bright red, so I really did everything. Now the next thing we're going to do, the engine, is that all done? Of course I can't see inside. I do not want to take it apart actually this time. So before we do anything else, we now press R and we go to our storage, and this is all the stuff that we took out of the tank. So we are going to select it all and then outsource repairs. Then you can choose. You can actually choose, or you just ask them to sand it. Sandblastering. No, we will send it to you. I need it cleared so I can see family in 11 days. Keep it there, goddammit! I'm going to defriend you. I'm going to defriend you if you send the snow over here. I'm going to have a look outside. Yeah, still grey and wet. A little bit sunny at the moment. But it's freaking cold, mate. I can't even get the temperature in the house to 21 degrees. It stays on 20, goddammit. Ah. You can try, but I will always come back. Oh, you're like vermin. Okay, so you can outsource the parts and you can ask them to sand it, which is going to cost you 2,713. You can ask them to sand it and put a primer on it, then it's going to cost you 2,713. Or you can ask them to do everything and get the parts back painted, and it's going to cost the same. So this is very weird. It's very weird that normally the price changes. It's very weird for this one that the price doesn't change. Maybe that's because it's all removable only parts, and we're paying the price for. Wait a minute. Could it be? I don't know. Let's press continue. And you can see the bars now filling up, and they are going to get green. When they are green, it's 100% done. You can see it here. It is already sanded. Then the next stage is going to be sanded and primered, which is going to be gray, silver-ish, like this. And then the next step is going to be painted. That part is going to be in paint. That is only going to happen when it reaches 100%, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe something else is going to reach that percentage sooner. I don't know, now it's primered. The orange is primered. Sorry, we have primer. The gray silver was not a primer, that was the sandblasting. So the first step was de-rusting, then sandblasting, then primer. This, the orange-ish, brownish, orange-ish is primered, and then yeah, it is silver now, of course. It's painted, but like this piece, you can see it's cream color, cream-ish. all the parts are done, we can put all the parts on the tank, which we are not going to do yet because we need to sandblast everything else still. So that is what we're going to do now. We're going to sandblast. Sandblasting everything. If you want to know for sure that you have all the parts, you just click the E button again. You get the colors, and then you will see that the colors are going to change from bright red to green. In this case, for the engine. Why? The engine is only... We can't paint the engine. The engine is only derusting and sandblastering, and that's it. That's how it started for us yesterday. Then last night, blizzard. Yeah, I hope not, mate. I really hope not here. Oh, no. So if you want to... You can see it changing into that gray, silver-ish color. But if you want to make sure it's done, you click the E button, and you can see that everything changes from the yellow to the from the bright red to the yellow. So bright red means it's derust. Dark red means it's rusted. Bright red means it's derusted. We have taken all the rust out of the tank. Yellow means it is sandblasted. Sandblasted is the stage where the tank or the components or whatever is ready to get primered. So the colors are really making it easy to see. So that's a very important tip. Use the E button. In the beginning I didn't do that. I wanted to make it a bit harder for myself. I never touched the E button for, I think, the first 100 tanks I did. I just wanted me to pay attention to all the details and just go from this, the gray silver-ish state, or the painted state or primered state. But if you want to make it to do everything a little bit faster, you click the E button, and then you know for sure that all the parts are done. Because sometimes you're missing a part that is sitting behind something, and with this color scheme you can easily see which parts that are, because the colors stand out, of course. You can see that some things change to green. Green means the finished state. Green is the finished state. There is some green inside there. That is a part of the gearbox. The gearbox in this tank, or the gearbox period, just the gearbox in general, is the only thing you can do with that is derusting and sanding, and that's it. And there are some other parts that are just like the gearbox, turning green immediately, like there. And pipes and hoses, those are also immediately done. So now that we have this in hand, we do the same. We go inside the tank. I always start at the driver's side, always. That's how it started for us yesterday, and oh, I already read that. I always start at the driver's side, and then I work my way up to the commander's position. Oh, talking about dark red, I can show it to you. Look, this is still dark red, this is still dark red. I made a mistake. I need to drop my... Therefore, I need to go outside of the tank. I need to drop my gun. No, take it. And I need to go back inside the tank. I forgot something. I forgot to take out the removable only parts from within the tank. So that is exactly what we're going to do now. The radio. We need to outsource these as well. We go back out, we press R, we go to the storage, and then we will see that we still have parts not done. You click on it, you can click on each and one separately, then you see that there is a green box ticked in the upper right corner. And outsource them. If you want to make sure that you have them all, just select all. Then everything is selected again. You can outsource, but only the parts that are not done are going to get repaired, of course. Everything that is done already, you're not going to double pay for that. Luckily, that would have been a nice bug in the game. Alright, we're not done yet, so we are going to take the sandblaster again. We still need to do the turret. Needs to turn yellow. And the gun. And the seat. Just to be sure, I'm going back inside and I take the commander's position. And then you can see that there are still parts that are not done. Everything that is still red needs to be done. The hatch. I think that now we got everything. We got everything. We can go outside again. This looks good. You can also see on the right side, the next step is already there. Primer 0%. That means that all the things that needed to be sandblasted are sandblasted. So now we can primer it. We need to take this gun, the paint gun, and the paint gun has two positions. You can change those positions with the X button. And you can see in the upper left corner, painting mode appear. And I'm pressing X again. And it changes to primer mode. Primer mode is what we need right now. So we are going to primer this tank. It turns into, if you go in the normal look, you can see everything turning into a primer color, orange-ish. When you go into the colored mode, then you can see everything changing from yellow to blue. So blue means primered parts. There we go. Everything you aim at with that white dot in the center of your screen is going to get primered, even though it's on the other side of the tank. So you can cheat a little bit. Your tank repair is higher than needed, by the way. Yeah, well, I'm going for the next tip or trick. So that was my next thing I was going to aim at or get to. As you can see in your organizer, we indeed needed a 70% required assembly. No, a 34% repair, and we are already at 56. Now, look at this, potential money. Potential money is $11,000. Now, and this is something that you can, it's kind of an economical mistake in the game, and you can abuse it right now. It's not cheating, it's just abusing something that makes it possible to earn more money in a shorter amount of time. So I could stop now. I could just replace all the parts that we took off. Then we are going to get a 70% assembly again, and we could say we stop here, we finish the order, and we collect our $11,000. Now we have a trick. We have a trick up our sleeves. And that is, where is my primer gun? We have a trick up our sleeves, and that is, we are going to go a couple of steps further than the required percentage of repair and see what happens in the end. See what happens in the end. We are going to get, I'm not going to say it yet, just see what happens in the end. So we are going for a, I'm not going to say that we are going to install all the missing parts, because we can easily go to a 100% finished tank. It's not going to cost that much because we already had a 70% assembled tank, which is quite a lot. We only needed to add another 30%. We're just going to go, oh, escape, going to go inside of the tank for a sec to see if we had everything. No. There we go. And I think now we got everything. We got everything. So let's get out. Now we go inside of this one. Let's primer everything inside. The seat. Everything that is still yellow needs to be primered. Okay. Do we have everything? I think we do. We're going outside, and I'm just going to climb up the tank because pretty sure there are still parts here and here that are not done yet, and maybe here. No, that's all done. That's all done. Okay. Cool. Now we press X, and we're going to paint everything. Now you're going to see this is a magical paint gun because it's painting in the gray color, in the black color, in whatever color it needs to be in as a finished state for every single part. So we have a magical paint gun with lots of different colors inside, and the gun knows which color to use on which part. Magical. It's all magical. And again, if you want to make sure that you have everything, you just go to the colored feature again, and everything needs to change from blue into green. Green is the finished state. And you know what it is? You can easily do this because it only costs you time. Going further than the required repair percentage, in this case, what we are doing right now, in this case, it's only costing you extra time. It doesn't cost you extra dollars. Like, the paint in the game is for free. That is how you have to look at it. It's all for free. Okay. Just going to try to take those two caps. Yes. Now we go inside the tank again. Driver side. Paint everything that needs to be painted. I think we have everything. Yep. We change to hop. The commander's position. Now we are in the turret, which is on the turret stand. But you can easily jump from one to the other by using the menu, as you see. I think we have everything on the outside, inside. We're going to have a look to the... We're going to have a look to the outside, which is 100% done. And then this one is also 100% done. When you aim at it, you can see on the right side, finished. This is finished, finished. We can put everything back together. Yay. Right. Drop our... Boom. And now we go into assembly mode. And we can assemble all the parts that we took off. For this engine it was only that, but the engine isn't completely done though. But we are going to put the parts back that we took off the tank. Then I will see how far we are. And if it's not going to cost too much, then maybe we bring it to 100%. But I want to show you the trick to maximize the amount of incoming money. So we're going to put that battery back with the connectors. And there was a belt here that we took off. I think that was about it. Then on the inside here there are some parts. We go to the inside again. Up. I think there were some parts here. The dashboards, for instance. And the radio receivers with the connectors. Oh, it's telegraphs. Power supply, which I don't have. That was not there. Are there other parts I took off? No. No other parts I took off? Nope. Then we go to this in the turret. We put the gun back. And the periscopes. We took out all of the periscopes, so we are going to put all the periscopes back in. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. And there we go. And here we go. That's the last one. Yep. Were there other parts? You can easily check that now by going to your storage again. 2 parts. I have a radio connector and a range. A radio connector. The range was over here. And the radio connector needs to be on the inside at the radios. That's the power supply. Oh, I know it already. Wait. I know it already. This is the radio connectors right here. There we go. So now we are at a 70% again. And as you can see, everything is 70%. We can put this all together. Which, let's go here. Let's go put the turret back on. Let's put the engine back in. There we go. We have now a tank that is 70% done. If we would finish now, let's do that. Let's finish it as it is. So the only thing we did, we only paid for the repairs of the removable only parts, right? That's the only thing we paid for. That was, how much did it cost? $1,700 and a bit dollars. So what's the money now? We have $112,089 on our account. I'm going to the tablet and we're going to the organizer, and it promised us to give us 11,000 potential money, 11,000. Now we did a lot of repairs that were not done. They only asked us a 34% repair and we went for a 70. Now we're going to finish the order, and look, keep an eye on the upper left, upper right corner. Sorry, upper right, left, right, the upper right corner. And we're getting 38,000 and a half money. 38 and a half, and they only promised us a potential 11,000. We got 38. I can tell you, if you would now, like for the next one, we are going to do that. If the tank is pretty alright, like 70% assembly, which means that we only need to pay for a 30% of parts, we are going to do that. It's going to cost us a little bit more, like painting and everything is just costing you time, not money, just time. So you can easily make more money. That is what we just did. But you can even make more money even though you pay for the missing parts. But you have to order the missing parts in the rusted state. So then you are going to pay almost nothing for those parts compared to what you would pay for the parts if they were completely painted in the finished state. And you're going to see if it's only rusted, and you put them on the tank and you de-rust them then, and you sandblast them, and so actually you should do that from the beginning. When the tank is still rusted, buy the missing parts in a rusted state, put them all on the tank except for the removable only parts. Those you take back from the tank and you outsource, and everything else you do the same thing as what we did right now. Bye. And everything else you do the same thing as we did right now: de-rusting, sandblasting, primering, and painting. And you're going to see, instead of 11,000, you're going to get 100,000 for a tank that was only going to give you 11,000. We're going to do that with the next tank, with the next repair. If the assembly percentage is quite high, I'm going to do that trick and show you what the difference is. So another thing before we start doing something else, what I always tell people, and this is another trick which I already talked about in the first video or the first stream: go to your yards quite frequently, because in the yard, in a separate section on the yard on the right, there are tanks spawning. As long as you do have the place to store them, take every single tank there. You can buy them for almost no money. So this is the part where tanks spawn. So right now we have an M10 Wolverine, an American tank destroyer, and you can buy it for $170. Now you can buy it as long as you have place in your everywhere. I mean, now I don't have a lot of space. I only have a workshop with one place, and I have a yard with 1, 2, 3, 4 spots. 2 are still locked. That all has to do with leveling in the game. Then we also need to unlock the museum, which gives us another 7 slots, even more, 20 slots. And then we have the tank warehouse, where you get another 100 slots, and every slot exists out of 6 possible tanks you can store. So it's 100 storage units, and in each unit you can put 6 tanks, which means you can store 600 tanks, plus 20 in the museum is 620, plus 3 in your garage is 623, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the yard is 169, plus we still don't have the paint room, is 1 more, so 670 tanks can be stored in total. 670 tanks. All right, I'm going to take a quick break. My watch is telling me that I need to move for a bit, so I'm going to take a 1-minute break. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Alrighty folks, here we are again. We don't have empty spots, right? You always need to leave one spot open. Wherever it is, leave one spot open. But the other thing you can do, so right now we can't buy a lot of stuff in the yard, but what we can do is pick up all this trash. All these piles of trash are giving you scrap parts. The scrap parts is the blue number in the upper right corner. And scrap parts can be used to craft our own parts. So there are two ways of getting missing parts on a tank. One way is just to buy the missing part, and then you choose in which state you want to buy that part. And the other way is to choose not to pay for the missing parts, but to use scrap parts. And that means that instead of buying them, you're going to create them, the missing parts. And that is going to save you money again. That is another way to save money. So the next tip is go out to your yard quite frequently and take all the trash, go to all the heaps. After a while, you know where all the heaps are. You just go to them, all the piles of scrap. You just go to them and you click on it, you take all the trash, and that's it. Do that quite regularly because it is going to save you money in the future. All right, let's see what the next thing is that we can do. We have quite some tanks on the yard, which are mine tanks, not customer tanks. We just sold another tank. We did another tank, so we have reputation points. Available reputation 171. Now the tool belt is what I would suggest to go for as fast as possible. The first thing we went for was the drone, because the drone is so easy to do excavations, and the drone you have pretty fast. So we only did one stream previous to this one with the new save game, with the new profile, and we already had the drone from the start. Now the next thing is the tool belt. We are going to upgrade the tool belt. Now the workshop room tools are always with you. By default, you can select them by keys, alphanumerical, the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 key. There we go. Available reputation, we still have 96 left. So now I would suggest to go as fast as possible to tank warehouse. You can choose here actually. You can also, you could go for tank museum level 1, which has another 4 slots. But your tank needs to be 100% before you can put it in the museum. So actually it's better to go for as fast as possible for the tank warehouse. So what we're going to do now, we're going to focus on the third line. We don't focus yet on how expensive everything is or how slow everything is. We focus on this. So we need 35 to unlock the test drive, which is cool. Hoppa. Then we need 60 to unlock another parking level 2, allows even more tank slots in your warehouse, which is 4 extra slots. Cool. Upgrade. There we go. So now we only have 1 point left. We need to work again to unlock proving grounds and to unlock the tank warehouse storage unit 1 with 6 more slots. All right. So let's see, in that tank manager we have extra slots now. We have 2 more slots now in the yard. The tank warehouse, not yet. That is later on. But we have still... we have 2 more slots in the yard. Alright, so you can start playing with this. These are tanks that we bought or excavated. But the moment you have 3 slots, you can go to the yard and you can buy that tank that was standing there. Which we actually can do, but we already have a couple of tanks here. So I don't know if that is going to be a good idea. Because I want to show you the client tanks right now and not the owned tanks. But as long as you have open slots... Oh, look, the tank is already gone. There is already another one here. This is another one, which is a Russian T-34. What am I saying? It's the M10 Wolverine. Oh my god, sorry guys. The M10 Wolverine, it just got replaced, repositioned. You can buy it for 117. You can do that, buy tank, accept. There we go. And now it's going to be in that... oh, can we take the trash already again? Are you kidding me? That is too fast. I probably missed that pile the first time. Yeah. I missed that pile the first time. So that is why I could take some trash. Okay. Let's go back inside. No, that's the door to the museum. We don't have the museum yet. So the tank I bought is... Oh no, it's going to be inside. It's now here in my garage, which I don't want. So we are going to move the tank. We're going to put it here, which is now going to be somewhere out here. Probably out there. It's over there. Okay, let's go back inside. I want to do another client tank. And the client tank is going to give us, again, lots of money. So let's have a look at our tablet. Let's go to the mail box. Let's see to the available contracts. Need help. Look at that. A Panzerkampfwagen 3 aus M. And we have a potential money 19,000. We are going to take that. Accept order. The tank is going to be put in our workshop. We need the tank assembly is 76%, which is an ideal tank to show you guys how much profit we are going to make here. You will see. And required repairs 48%. We are at 11, so we do have a lot of work. But potential money, remember this one, 19,000. Okay, 19,000. Let's go. Here it is. Here it is. All the tools are gone here now because I have all the tools at my tool belt. You see, you can use the buttons 3, 4, 5, 6, or I think, yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But you can also use the mouse. You can use the scroll wheel of the mouse to select every single part. So we are going to start derusting this beautiful thing. Let's go. Quite some work. Quite some work.
Hello, motherfucker.
Oh, that couldn't be anything else than Deary. Hello, Deary. Hello. So you can see how are things going over there at work. So you can see the dark red is the rusted tank and the bright red is the derusted parts of the tank. So we are going to derust as much as possible. This is only taking you time. Again, this is only taking you time. It doesn't cost you money. In real life, of course, time is money. In this game, time isn't money. So just take your time, and in the beginning it goes a bit slower than in the end because we didn't put any reputation points on making things go faster, etc., etc. Once we have a couple of slots left to fill with tanks, that is the first thing I want to do, making sure that I have a couple of slots left to store tanks. Because that is also something I want to show you. People are saying on Discord, on the Steam forum, in the official Facebook page, on the Facebook group of mine, which is connected with the game, that tanks aren't spawning for them. They are looking for ages for a certain tank. I just want to show that it's RNG. First of all, it's all RNG. Things are getting good at work. Alright. Kisses, kisses. And a lot is RNG, but I just want to show people that even though you're a new player, tanks are spawning at a quite often. And eventually they all spawn, or in the yard, or in an excavation. They all come, and you don't even have to play for a whole year to get all the tanks. But some people, unfortunately, want, and that goes for every game where there is some grinding in place to get to the full potential of the game or to get all the content of the game. Unfortunately, there are players out there who want to have all content immediately. So basically what they are asking for is a sandbox mode. And I'm happy that I can tell you guys that a sandbox mode is going to come to this game as well. So at the moment, it's not there. There is not a sandbox mode. You have to start from scratch. I'm showing now with my starting a new business series of streams. I want to show you how relatively quick we can get to everything, and we can get all the possible tanks in the game, including the ones from the first aid DLC, which I have, of course. Okay, I lost what I was saying. So I want to show how relatively fast you can get everything. People just need to be a little bit more patient. Some people. Luckily, most are not. Do not want to have all the content from the start. But for those who want and who are not interested in building up a business, well, good news, a sandbox mode is coming. When you connect with the official Discord of the game, or the Facebook page, or the Facebook group, which I built years ago and is connected with the game officially, the developers are part of that group as well. Even better, I'm not the only owner of that group. They are as well. I asked them to be, and they wanted to. So on all those social media places, there is the roadmap for 2022-2023, and the roadmap is quite interesting. On that roadmap, you can find quite some things related to the game, what new things are going to come to the game, what we can expect, and when we can expect it. Well, not with dates. They are not throwing around with dates, which is a good thing. I'm going to come back to that in a bit, but that's a good thing. But on that roadmap, it's divided into stages. Stage 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And there you can see, I'm going to show the roadmap in a bit. if you have a little second, I will look for it. Let me have a look for it. Let me have a look for it. No, this is not looking for it, Arrow. This is playing Heyday, your mobile game in the background. God damn it, don't do that. I'm playing Heyday. Yeah. I'm not going to show it because it has nothing to do with this game. Okay, let's go to your file manager, Arrow. There we go. Pictures. Pictures. TMS. And the roadmap is right here. Right here. And now I can show you. This is the roadmap 2022-2023 release plan for Tank Mechanic Simulator. You can see, like I said, 5 stages. Stage 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. In stage 1, they want Tank Creator, part of modding tools. So they want to give modders a possibility to build their own tanks, to create their own tanks, to bring their own tanks to the game. Also, they want, I think, no, that is not right now. So this is to bring your own tanks to the game. Improved camera controls. We do know that once in a while, for certain engines, like for the Hellcat, it is difficult to get to certain parts because the way the camera works right now in the game is based on the initial tanks that were in the game and the initial possibilities of taking a tank apart, taking an engine apart. Now, nowadays we got more sophisticated tanks, more parts, more positions you need to be able to put the camera in to get to those parts. So it's all a bit outdated, the camera movements. And in stage 1, which is pretty soon, I guess, they are going to come with an update for the orbital camera when you are repairing your tank. And a resupply menu rework, MG placement not only through this menu but as a standard element, and ammo resupply menu redesign. There are some issues now with the ammo, like I can put ammo in the tank in the workplace. I put the tank in the museum and my ammo is gone again. So that is going to get reworked. Also, the way to put ammo in the tank or to put guns on the tank, machine guns that are part of the tank, it's all going to be done in an easier way than how it's done right now. Now it's a little bit tucked away, kind of. It is possible, but you have to search for the possibility a little bit. Once you know it, of course, but they are going to make it more intuitive. In stage 2, there is going to be a complete revamp of the tutorial. The tutorials right now at hand in game are outdated, period. So they are going to rework the tutorial. Then there is going to be a rebalance of the economy. So they are going to rework the economy. I don't know if they also are going to remove the ability to earn more than what the potential earnings are saying in the email. If that is also under economy rework, I don't know. I need to ask the developers, and I'm going to ask them. Economy rework, let me write that down. TMS Eco rework. Potential earnings. I'm going to ask them after this stream. I'm going to get in touch with them and ask them if that is also going to be a part, yes or no. Then there is going to be, here it is, ladies and gents, the sandbox mode. Option to have unlimited money and reputation so that you can unlock everything in the game, that you can do whatever you want and with whatever tank you want. There's also going to be a rework of the day and night system. That is all for stage 2. in stage 3, they are going to make improvements for the paint room decorators. So we will be able to put more to the tank than just a camouflage and a decal. We will be able to put canisters on the tank, helmets, bushes, logs, etc. So we are going to be able to put 3D stuff on the tank to make the tank look more realistic, maybe, or to look more impressive. Whatever the reason is, we are going to be able to change the look of the tank with 3D stuff. Paint room cosmetics are going to get reworked. More camouflages for USA, Germany, Soviet, British tanks and other countries, and also more decals. So you can find a lot of extra decals and camouflages on the Steam Workshop, but the developers are going to add more stuff to the game themselves, which is a nice thing. This is all for stage 3. Stage 4, an extended museum. This is what I'm looking forward to. Right now we have 20 slots in the museum. They are all pre-given, so the slots where you put tanks are all programmed in the game. With the extended museum, we are going to be able to choose how our museum is going to look like, where we are going to put the tanks, and what we are going to put in between the tanks. Like, there are going to be more slots. First of all, there is going to be more rooms in the museum. There are going to be more customizable options, and there are going to be partnerships with real museums. That is something I still need to ask some questions about. I don't know exactly what they mean with partnerships with real museums. I need to ask that as well. Let's write that down. Partner real museum. Hop up. Then the props shop. Purchase props to decorate the museum. We will be able to purchase lots of things to fill our museum. Props decorations like sandbags, stands, barbed wire, anti-tank barriers, masking nets and more. All things to just make our museum look more authentic. Like, with all those things, sandbags, stands, barbed wires, anti-tank barriers, we can make like little dioramas, like you would do for a scaled model. You can make a place, you can put a tank there with sandbags around it, or barbed wire, or whatever. We will be able to decorate our museum, which is pretty cool. And more collectibles. We are going to get more medals, more badges, more weapons, which we can collect and which we can put in the museum. Also, we are going to be able to buy museum stands to put the weapons in, which is going to be cool. Right now, we only have those glass cabinets, which I'm going to show you in a later state of the in a later stage of my new business series of streams and videos, but it's all cool. Okay, and stage 5, we are going to get a paid DLC, the second one then, with only Shermans. It's going to be a gathering of Shermans. It's going to be a cheaper DLC, I've already heard. Why cheaper? Because it's all Shermans and they just want to test something out. They have a whole new system in place to build tanks, and all the Shermans that we are going to get are all built on the same framework or something. It's with minor changes, you know? And that is something they want to test out for 100%, and that is why we are going to get a Sherman's DLC, which is going to be a bit cheaper than the first 8 DLC we already got, with 5 different tanks. And of course, we are going to get some free content part of an update, like the Sherman that is already in the game. There is going to be a revamp of that tank and a complete revamp of the M10 Wolverine, but that is all for stage 2. Bear in mind that this roadmap is for 2022-2023, so it's not all planned for this year, it's also planned for next year. All right, I just need to see a private message. Okay, that was a message of the missus. Always need to watch messages of the message of the missus. Alrighty, back to the game. Oh, I need to go back to the game. Where is my game? There is my game. Here we go. Back to the game. Alright, so we were derusting this thing. I think we're pretty much done here. Let's open these hatches. Let's open everything that can be opened. And then derust it. So with this tank we are going to do something different. I'm going to show you guys how easy it is to earn more money than the planned potential income that they are telling you to give you. We have a hole in there. We have a hole in there. A shot hole. We have a shot hole in there. So we need to take the welder. The welder is the only thing that is not on the tool belt. For the welder, you still need to go to the welder, pick it up, and come back. Okay, also, earlier I showed you that you can just drop your tools by right-clicking the mouse. Now the moment you have that tool belt and you do that, you are not dropping it. It just goes back into your tool belt. It just goes back into your tool belt. Alright, this is the outside. We're going into the inside, same way as how I showed you earlier. We're going to put the colors on. This is replaceable only, right? Yeah, replaceable only. I think everything is pretty much done. This is replaceable only. So let's drop the tool and take these things out immediately. It's so much easier if you have that tool belt. It really is. It really makes a lot of difference. There we go. Let's change to the gunner to see if we still have stuff to yeah, you see? This stuff here, not done. Oppa, now it's done. That's the importance of changing position in the tank. You really need to change positions in the tank. From the loader to the gunner to the loader, gunner, driver, radio, operator, and commander. Change positions. Now we go inside, replaceable only. Now we are in the hull, not in the turret anymore. And we're going to derust as much as possible. This tank is really shot from all sides. Oh my god. This tank is shot from all sides. We're going to take these things apart here. What are the replaceable only parts? Do we have something here? No, we don't. We're going to switch with the hop. Radio. Oh, what did I do? Radio operator? Oh, this is not cool. That's the assistant seat. And now I'm... Oh, this is not cool. Radio operator should be there. I should be in the assistant seat, if I'm not mistaken. Because... it's all assistant seat. What the hell? I'm not getting into the assistant seat. No, I'm not getting into the assistant seat. I don't know if it's meant to be like that or not. I don't think so. I don't think it's meant to be like that. I think the radio operator, the assistant seat is the radio operator. That is how it goes in other tanks. So maybe I need to write that down as well. So we are at the PZ Panzerkampfwagen 3 aus M. Radio operator. No. Radio operator not in the front seat. I'm going to take some screenshots of this. There we go. All right. So let's go to the gunner slot, which is in the loader slot is on the other side in the turret. So yeah, that's it. Let's get out. I think it's all de-rusted. We have rusted parts on the wall even. Rusted parts on the wall. Let's take the welder. We need to take the welder and close those holes. This tank is shot from all sides. It was shot in the back, but from above. Let's have a look. We need to be on the tank or in the tank. There were more holes, right? Yeah, right there, right there. There are more holes. Right there. The bottom. There we go. That hole is closed. It's replaceable only. This is replaceable only. This is replaceable only. This is replaceable only. Let's take those parts off. All right. Did we have parts here that are replaceable only? Let's go inside. I don't think... No, we didn't have anything anymore. Okay. So. Cool. Oh, we still need to do... Oh my god. I forgot about the engine. We still need to de-rust the engine. It is possible to crouch. You press control for that. It's also possible to even go lower by pressing the Z button. Then you're actually going lying flat on the floor. So if you feel the need to go lower, you can use Control and you can use the Z button. That really helps, for instance, when you're standing on top of a tank and you don't want to go inside completely. You can press Control to go down a bit, to crouch, and then you can even press Z to go even lower. Okay, let's sandblast this engine, which is going to turn green, of course. And also here at the engine, it's interesting that you can crouch to reach those lower parts of the engine. Alrighty, that's all done. Then we're going to, no, we're not going to do the same with the tank yet. What we're first going to do is go to the inventory, storage. This is the tank we're working on, Panzerkampfwagen 3 Aus M. You can change that, by the way. 3 Aus, oh, no. Panzerkampfwagen 3 Aus M. There we go. We're going to select all, and we're going to outsource these parts. We want those painted, yes. Alright, but now, there is a way to buy all the missing parts of a tank. First of all, I'm just to be sure, I'm going to put it back together. The engine in, the turret in, so this is how we got the tank, minus the parts that are outsourced right now. Actually, I should wait for those parts so that I can put them back on the tank. Yeah, let's wait for these repairs to put it back on the tank. Otherwise, I think when I choose buy missing parts, those parts are going to get selected as missing as well, which is not what we want. Oh, I'm hitting my mic here. I'm sorry, folks. I'm sorry for that. So we see it's all 100% again. We're going to put those parts back on. So we go to the assembly mode. And we know we took the jack off. We took the extinguisher off. We took these tow ropes off. I still think they need to call this tow cables. Those are not ropes, those are cables. But okay. What else do we have? There's hoses in the back, fuel hoses, then inside, and 2 belts. Okay. Let's take it apart for a sec. Let's take the engine back out. There we go. We had a hose here that we took off. Let's put that back on. That's it, right? The other hose was the belts. Did we have the belts? Yeah, the belts. There we go. And then there is one more hose, but I think that hose was from inside the tank, right? Here somewhere. Yeah, there. The fuel hose. Let's put the fuel hose on. What else do we have? A box and 2 gas masks. That's the inside. So let's go to the inside, driver side, and we have a gas mask here. And we have a box. Is that from in the turret then? Canister, gas mask, and the box. There we go. Now we've put everything. Everything is on the tank again. Let's put it back together. There we go. Yeah. Cool. Do we still have something? Nope. All right. So what you can do now is you aim at the tank, and we go to the tank analysis window. And there you can choose buy missing parts. And then you can choose whether you buy the parts or you craft the elements. And here you can choose whether you want it painted, blah blah blah. We want it rusted. Except you cannot craft because, oh yeah, this is a new profile of mine, so the only way is buying it. We don't have the blueprint yet. On a new save game, you don't have blueprints yet. You need to buy those blueprints. We don't have the money for that yet. So we are going to buy rusted parts. Except, there we go. And that is going to cost us $1,145. That's it. That's it, folks. If you would buy the painted parts, you're going to pay like tens of thousands. Now we pay $1,145. Let's do that. We accept that. We buy all the missing parts. Now we are going to install all those parts. So now we have in storage all the missing parts, right? Now there are parts that are removable only, but we will see that in a bit. Those we will outsource, blah blah blah, you know. Right, so we're going to put this tank disassembly. No, we're going for the assembly mode, and we're going to put this tank back together. We have a torsion bar. Yes, we have. Look, there it is. Actually, if you want, you can derust it immediately. There you go. You can just derust it immediately. And sandblast it maybe. We can actually sandblast the whole tank. We already bought the missing parts, so we can sandblast everything. This is now where you are going to save time. Like, we have the tool belt, right? And with the tool belt, you always have all your tools with you. Without the tool belt, we made sure that all the sandblasting could be done at one and the same time, so that we didn't have to walk up to that tool bench to get the right tool, then go back to the tank, then go back to the tool bench again, take the other tool, go back to the tank, etc, etc. Now we have the tool belt. We do whatever we want to do whenever we want to do it, because we can. We have all the tools on our tool belt. So you just change tools and you do whatever you want to do. Saving time. Saving time. It's all about saving time. And it all goes pretty quick. Remember, we didn't put any reputation points in making things go faster. Later on, we will unlock faster time frames to do all of this in. I just don't know why this one, because it wasn't completely derusted. You see how easy it is with a tool belt? Normally, that one part was not 100% derusted, so normally you have to go back. You have to go back there to the bench, take your tool, and go back to the tank, do that one part, then go back to the bench, take the other tool, do the next step. Now with the tool belt, it doesn't matter that you miss something, because you have all the tools with you. So it doesn't matter at all that you're missing something, that you are overlooking something. Doesn't matter. It's always possible that a part is not 100% derusted. It doesn't matter. You scroll your mouse wheel up, you have the other two. Easy peasy. Cool, right? You don't have to do it my way, folks. Definitely not. Like when you earn reputation points and you need to use those reputation points on that toolbox to unlock stuff, to proceed to a higher level. You don't have to do it my way. The only thing I do is presenting you my experience with the game and what seems to me to be more interesting in doing at the beginning. But if you want to go for, instead of the tool belt, if you want to go for cheaper parts, then you just do that. You play the game however you want to play it. You just do whatever you want to do. I'm just showing you the easiest way to earn the most money, to win the most time possible. And with a tool belt, I'm telling you, that is not only just my experience, that is just a fact. It is a fact that everything goes much quicker when you have your tools with you. It really goes much quicker. And now I think I'm just going to be quiet for a bit and do whatever I need to do here. Now I'm primering the tank. You see the difference, right? Now that I have the tool belt with me, you see the difference in time, how fast everything goes like this. You can just stay put, change equipment easily and at the spot. Having a look, gunner's position. You see more things sometimes. Shooter position. That was loader position first. This is the gunner position. Sometimes you see more things. Yeah. Then driver. I think we've primered everything. Yeah. So we can now press X and put everything in paint. There we go. How are you doing, Mr. Jens? Everything in paint. I'm good, thanks for asking. Yeah. Normally, if all goes as planned, there is going to be a stream tonight, yeah. Normally on Thursdays I don't stream during the day, but today is an exception again. Because a lot of stuff is happening in our private life. It's not all that good, but we'll manage to keep our chin up. But that also means that lots of stuff is not going as planned or as usual. So normally Witch doesn't work today. Now she is working today, so I'm streaming as well. But tonight I'm going to be there, yes. If you feel like it, we can drive together again. My plan is to drive again tonight. I'll keep the driving for the evenings, relaxed. Yeah, ATS. I'm going to stay at ATS for a bit, for a change. So, yeah, if you feel like it, we can drive together again. It would be cool, though. It would be cool. Read my mind, mate. Normally there is normally on Thursdays there is an SES after stream as well, but I'm not sure now if I already saw something pause about a possible stream. Anyways, I'm going to play American Truck Simulator tonight, so I'm definitely going to drive my truck. Definitely. Woohoo! So you can see, folks, how, again, I'm going to say it again, how easy it is to have that tool belt with you. You just switch tools whenever you need to. Even though I would encounter a part now that is not fully primered, I just change equipment. I primer it, change equipment again, paint it. That simple. Without a tool belt, each time you need to change tools because you forgot to do whatever with the parts, you need to go to that bench. In the beginning you can't do anything else, of course, but that is why I'm advising to spend your first reputation points as much as possible on the line of getting that tool belt. But the very first thing you should do is, and that was in the previous stream, spending your points on the line to go to the drone, because the drone is making excavations that much easier. But if you want to know more about that, you need to go to my YouTube page. On Twitch you can find all the links to my other socials down below the stream, or at least in between all the panels. Those who are watching on Steam, you can find me on Twitch under the name arrowsrealm. twitch.tv/arrowsrealm. And from there you can go, or on YouTube. On YouTube it's also arrowsrealm. And there you can find the first stream in this series, starting a new business, where I give tips and tricks when you started the game from scratch, or you just start playing the game. It is the right moment though. If you do not have the game yet, it is the moment, and now it's the time, because you can find it on Steam for a minus 60% discount. You can buy the game for €6.50, I think, until the 4th of April. I'm still missing parts, right? Yeah. I need to figure out my CB though. He had some trouble last time. Yeah, that was strange. Because at first it was working, and then all of a sudden nothing anymore. I was a bit talking to myself. It was strange. It's strange though that it changed during the gameplay. Is that one of the Desert Fox tanks? Looks like it. With the paint job and all sandy. Oh yes, the sandy one is African core tanks that were used by the African core. Yes. Okay, we go back to the assembly mode, and now we're going to put on those parts that are still rusted, by the way, but we can easily derust them, and sand them, and pressing the X, putting them in primer, and pressing the X, putting them in paint, and back to assembly mode. First I'm going to assemble all these parts so that I can do things simultaneously. Oh no, people were talking about it. I have the same bug. No. I have the same bug. Are you kidding me? Oh no, I have the same bug. This is going to be a disaster. I have the same bug. This tool, oh no, the tool is gone. There is, we have the bolt tool, right? A bolt pistol. And I saw already people complaining about it, that the bolt pistol is not working. And indeed, the bolt pistol is not working. Look. It's not working. Normally you right click on this and you should be able to use the bolt pistol, and it's not working. Okay, I need to contact the developers immediately. But really immediately. Oh my god, this is a big issue right now. This is a big issue right now. Ay. Right, so my plan to put all the missing parts on this tank is not going to work. Oh no, 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 no. I don't want that. Okay, let's put parts on the tank for which I don't need that gun yet. Let's do that. And I already gave that information to the developers. They're probably going to ask me to fast forward my log, my save log and everything. I will not be able to put the belts on because look, I need to use the tool, the bolt pistol for the pins of the tracks as well. Everything that uses bolts right now is not going to work. So, whoops. This is not good advertisement. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This is not good advertisement. Oh, it is working here. Oh my goodness. It works. It works. What? What was going on then? Hey, it works. Woo! Oh, this is strange. Let's try this one again. Hey, this is strange. Okay, this is strange. The left side of the tank, I can't use the gun. So for now, it's only the left side of the tank. Let's see if we can use it on this side of the tank. Let's have a look. Come on, give me some bolted parts, please. Bolted parts, please. I need bolted parts. Yay, give me bolted parts. No, it's not working. So first we zoom in on... No, not working. Okay, I need to give some more information. For some parts it works, for some it doesn't work. So for some parts it works, for some parts it doesn't work. I am in contact with the devs as we speak. So they changed the method of how the screws work. They changed the method of how the screws work and something went wrong. Can you quick save and send a file to me? I can definitely quick save and send a file to you. So let's make a save. We're going to make a custom. Let's see, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? I'm going to replace one of these customs. Let's say custom 2. Let's say custom 2. Save game. Okay. Custom 2. Custom 2. I need to send them the save game. Okay, folks, this is something that I rather have not happening during a stream, definitely not on the Steam page, but it is what it is. And like I said, I'm already in touch with the devs, and they are always pretty fast in oh, and looking into it, and oh shit, the file is too big. Oh my god. Okay. Going to do it differently. Let's go to my media file. Just a second, guys. I will be right there with you again. Just need to upload some save games now. Upload custom gaming drive, Steam apps, common, Tank Mechanics Simulator data, streaming assets, saves, custom save too. There we go. Begin upload. I did hear you. You did hear me. Okay. Okay, Jens. See you later, buddy. See you tonight. What do you need? Question mark. Save game only. Let's create a new folder here. Bolt, pistol, issues. Let's make it a folder. Let's put that one into that folder. Yeah. And what else do they need? It is a pity though that I'm having this right now during a stream. This started to happen since the last update. It started to happen since the last update. I'm going to just a second, guys. I'm uploading stuff and delivering stuff to the developers so that they can have a look right away. This PC, C drive, users, me, application data, local low, I think, output log files if you could get it. Yeah, local low, the generals, Tank Mechanics Simulator, output log, open it. There we go. Upload. There we go. There we go. So I forwarded the information the devs are asking me to forward, and they are going to look into this right now as we speak. So unfortunately, I will not be able to show you guys whatever I was planning to show you, since I can't use the bolt machine. I will not be able to. Nope, doesn't work. Maybe like this. No, doesn't work. So there are definitely parts that I can't put on this tank because I need a bolt machine. No, there are definitely parts that are not, that I'm not able to put on. I thought maybe it was going to be left side of the tank. No, right side of the tank. Yes, but unfortunately that is not the case. Everything that doesn't have bolts. Oh, and this. Woo! I can do this. Okay. So sometimes it works, the bolt machine, sometimes it doesn't. It is strange though. We'll see how far I can take this. There are quite some parts, definitely at these tanks from the beginning of the game. We don't need to use a lot of bolts, fortunately, for some. I don't like that very much, but for some that is, yeah, that's the Valhalla. Putting tanks together without needing to unscrew or tighten bolts. For some that appears to be the Valhalla of repairing tanks. Not for me though. I would very much like to have to unscrew or tighten everything, really everything. Okay, we need to take this part off again because it's a replacement only part, you know? Replacement only. Derusting and sanding this part. You see how easy it is when we have the when we have the tool belt. Hoppa, this is how easy it is. So we go back to derusting. We're going to derust everything. These are all the parts that we both, remember? We both missing parts, rusted. Why rusted? Because it's the cheapest way of for buying parts. The only thing we need to spend on it is time, which I'm doing right now. Just spending time. Okay, I'm getting messages from the developers. So I will have to look at that one first. Maybe I should even shut down. Oh, there are the dogs. I'm going to mute for a second, guys. Boom, 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 boom. I'm already getting the message from the developers that the person who is responsible for this is already on it. This is how fast it goes, guys. This is how fast it goes. I think the missus came home. Yeah, she did. Oh, there she is. Oi. Okay. So I'm going to do everything that is... Ah, thank you. Yeah.
Ik had dus afhaald.
Het is niet meer Westen. Nou, is normaal. Hè? Ik snap niet waarom. Had het gisteren toch nog?
Ja, maar ik had die caption.
Oh, laat maar, laat maar. Ik zet op Steam ook de... Alrighty, so they are working on it as we speak. I'm going to try to to go as far as possible right now. We'll see how far we get. I was going to try to fully repair the tank. See, the yellow colors are... The colored mode is definitely good for seeing what you missed. There we go. And there we go. You see on this side, we still need to derust here. Derust. Derusting. I think we have replaceable only parts as well. Oh no, we don't. Okay. Cool. Oh, this is replaceable only, so we need to take this one off again. We will have to outsource it. So we can still... Here we go. Sandblasting. Sandblasting, whatever we can sandblast. Everything that is bright red now needs to turn yellow. There we go. Then we're going to put it in a primer. And again, folks, this is all doable. Working like this is only doable if you have the tool belt. If you wouldn't have the tool belt, you would have to go to that bench over there, taking each and every tool, which we don't want to do because that is the way you lose a lot of time. So the way I'm working on a tank like this is only profitable, even in time profitable, if you have the tool belt. There we go. Everything green, everything green, everything green, everything green. All right. So the only thing we need now is install missing parts. Oh, shit. Ay. See, this is easy, right? Easy peasy. Easy peasy. I don't know if I need to use... No bolts. Okay, so let's install these. Let's derust. Let's sandblast. Easy peasy. no. The belts still need to be outsourced. There are still parts that I need to outsource. Maybe I should do that. This is not going to be possible, is it? No. I need a bolt machine. No, not possible. Not possible. But they are working on it as we speak. Which is cool, right? That's cool. Okay, let's see. Some things I know that are replaceable only. So the belts, the commander's seat. No, I don't think so. The boxes, yes. Outsource these repairs. $219. Yay. Not that much. Yeah, it's a pity though that we are having some issues with the bolt machine. It's a pity. But I'm sure that... Oh, I can't do that, seriously. There we go. Easy peasy. Opa. Painting. Oh. Done. I don't know if there are still parts that I need to... I don't think so. I think everything is... Oh yeah, turret condition 100%. Okay, I saw that over there. Yeah, that's it. Air filters. Engine is not 100% yet. Here it is. Engine 100%. So the only thing that I still need is a working bolt machine. A working bolt machine is all I need to put this whole thing together. I go as far as I can, and then we will see. This is it for now, I guess. That's all done. I can put the engine back in. Let's do that. Hop. Yeah, of course, I can't reach those belts anymore, can I? Ooh, it's one over there. Oh my god. And where is that other one? Ooh, shit. There it is. Hoppa, putting those belts in. Then we can close this thing, I guess. That's only in this assembly mode. In this assembly mode, you left click. to close or open hatches. This box is repaired. Is that all? The whole interior is 100%, ladies and gents. 100%. It's only the exterior. Thank you. Only the exterior that we need to finish, which is this box. And yeah, just these parts need to be able to use the bolt machine, which doesn't work. I'm stuck. I only need those few parts. A few parts are withholding me from finishing this tank. Let's put the turret back on. So we are already this far. We could, if we go to the tank analysis window, we can see, here we go. No, not the tank analysis window. Let's go to the tablet. Actually, we're already done, as you can see. We could finish it, but I want to complete the tank to show you how much more and the maximum we can get out of this tank. Right now, it's $19,000 was the potential money. But if we deliver that client a fully restored tank and fully assembled, 100%, then we are going to get a whole bunch of money more. Unfortunately, I need to wait. Just close. Unfortunately, we need to wait until the developers fixed this issue. And you know what I'm going to do? Going to take a break here. I'm going to stop the stream here. We're going to save. We're going to keep the tank here. We're going to keep the tank here. And the moment I know that it's fixed, we're going to update the game and we're going to continue this tank. And then in the next stream in the series of starting a new business, I am going to show you the full potential of the money we get for this tank. All right. So for now, guys, this is it. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, again, don't hesitate to ask them in the comments under the stream that is done. I'm going to publish it on YouTube as well. You can ask questions there. You can find me on all my socials. On Twitch, you can find all my socials in the panels down below the stream. And yeah, that's it for now. I wish you all a very good afternoon, and see you all for the next one, which is going to be tomorrow morning if all goes well. If we got this repaired, that is, then tomorrow morning I'm going to be back because it's time to make some advertisement. The game is still on a 60% discount on Steam, so you pay €6.50 or something for it. Let me have a look here. It's 6.71 euros instead of 16.79, so it's a minus 60% up until the 4th of April. Alrighty, have a good afternoon, guys, and see you all back tomorrow. Bye bye.